Welcome to Brindavan, a Parthasadi family Samarpanam to our beloved parents, a space for enjoying Vaishnava Sampradaya, Slokas, songs, Divyadesa Pasarams and much more. Namaskaram Bhagavatas. Today let us enjoy the Vishnu Sahasranamam Slokam 72 in our Ayiram Gunangal. रामानुजदयापात्रं ज्ञानवैराग्यभूषणं श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथार्यं वन्दे वेदान्तदेशिकं श्रीशैलेशदयापात्रं दीपत्यादिगुणात्मकं यतीन्द्रप्रवणं वन्दे रम्यजामातरं मुनिम्
महाक्रमो महाकर्मा महातेजामहोरगः महाक्रतुर्महायज्वा महायज्ञो महाहविः.
The first Nama in Slokam 72 is Mahakratur. He has a flight of steps by which one can reach him. The humans or the Chetanas are born in this earth are completely engrossed in materialistic pleasures and worldly karmas. That's what we all are. The steps are a graded pathway by climbing one step at a time so that one can reach him eventually. Just as a mother transforms her newborn into a wonderful human over time, Bhagavan transforms us and as we strive to reach him. He gives us the knowledge and the mental strength to continuously follow the pathway of righteousness, which is very important, through the steps which he himself has created. And by following the pathway, we can reach him and attain moksham and enjoy eternal bliss at his lotus feet. So, Bhagavan has created a pathway. Even though he has put us in this world where we enjoy a lot of good things, and so that to the extent that we get engrossed or we forget the purpose why we are put here, we are so engrossed in the beauty of the world and our materialistic needs, but Bhagavan shows us the righteous pathway to reach him. So his Mahakramaya Namaha. Lord Krishna himself says this in Bhagavad Gita, how one can surrender to him and reach him. Bahunam janmanam ante jnanavan mam prapadyate Vasudeva sarvamiti samahatma sadurlabha. He says, after many births of spiritual practice, one is endowed with the knowledge that Bhagavan is supreme and surrenders unto me, knowing me to be everything. Such a great soul is very rare to see. It takes several janmas for one to realize that Bhagavan is the ultimate. Next we see Mahakarma. Karma is any task. Mahakarma is a great task. He does a great astonishing task of elevating even the smallest of creatures to the highest level and attainment of moksham and enjoying eternal bliss at his lotus feet. At the end of the Yugam, he condenses all of the universe, including the living, non-living objects, everything within himself and gives moksham to all the objects. He did the same thing in Srimad Ramayanam. As said, at the end of the Yugam, Lord Rama took everything which were in the world, not only in Ayodhya, he took everything and gave them all moksha. Namalvar in Tiruvaimari 7.5.1 sings about how Perumal gives moksham, how he gave moksham to everything in Ayodhya. Karpar Iravinay Allal மற்றும் கற்பரோ புற்பா முதலா புல்லரும் பாதி ஒன்றின்றியே நல்பால் அயோத்தியில் வாழும் சராசரம் முற்றவும் நற்பாலு குய்த்தனன் நான்முகனார் பெற்ற நாட்டுளே. He says, Bhagavan gave moksham to everything at the end of his life, at the end of Ramavatara. We now see Mahatejaha. Tejas is brilliance or supreme brilliance. Mahatejas, supreme brilliance. He dispels the tamoguna. What is the tamoguna? Inertia, laziness, not wanting to do anything. Ajnana, which is lack of knowledge, and materialistic interest. He dispels everything with which humans are born. With this supreme brilliance, he uses his brilliance to make us get away from all of this and think of him. Namo Narayana. Nama is Mahatejase Namaha. In Bhagavad Gita chapter 13, verse 18, it is said that he is the source of light of all the luminaries and is entirely beyond the darkness of ignorance. He is the knowledge, object of knowledge and the goal. He is the Upayam and the Upayam. He dwells within the hearts of all the living beings. Jyotisham api teja jyotish tamasa param uchyate jnanam neyam jnanagamyam hridi sarvasya vishtitam. That is, he is everything, sarvam. He lives in the hearts of all the living beings. That is Bhagavan, Sriman Narayana. We will now see Mahoragaha. Maha is always big. We will see that in this sloka, everything is said to be Maha, which is big. He is a Mahan, but enters everything as Antaryami. He makes himself small and enters inside the inner soul, and he resides within there, guiding us throughout our lives. He is only happy by our worshipping him with our mind alone, and not by offerings. His offerings of material objects like money, food, clothing, etc. is what we do for our own satisfaction. But praying to Bhagavan or offering our own selves and with the utmost reverence is what he really likes. Mahoragaya Namaha is the Nama. Thirumangai Alvar in Periyathamazhi 1.10.9 sings about how Sriman Narayana, that is the Tiruvenkadamudiyan of Tirumala, came and sat inside his mind and became his eternal source of light. And he is our Savior. Vandai en Mahan Pundai Maninindai Nanda Torunjudare Yangal Nambi Chinda Maniye Tiruvengadam Meyayandai Ini Yan Unnai Yendrum Videne. He says, I will never leave you. Now that you have come and sat within my mind, I will not going to leave you. That is Thirumangai Alvar, Periyathamazhi. We now come to the Nama Mahakritur. There are so many ways that the Agama Shastras describes how to worship Bhagavan. But in Bhagavad Gita, he provides very simple ways to pray to him. He provides very easy ways that his devotees can worship him and makes it very simple. So he is Mahakratave Namaha. We will now see the Bhagavad Gita sloka. In Bhagavad Gita he says, Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhaktyupahatam shnami prayatatmanaha. He says, if you have a fruit, offer it to me, and I will be pleased. If you have no fruit, offer me flowers. If there is no flowers, offer me just a mere leaf. Even if you do not have that, just suffice if you give me anything with full of love, and you gift me with your love. That is more than enough for me. That's what he asked for. So we don't have to do elaborate preparations for worshipping Perumal. If we do that, we are doing it out of our own will. But Bhagavan expects only true reverence and not exhibition of any of the money that we have. Mahayajva is the next Nama. He elevates the Vishnu Bhaktas who have single-mindedly surrendered to him. So again and again what we say is surrender unto him, and he knows what to give you. If something is happening, it's for the good, and he will elevate you. He is the master of all the Vaishnavas. Vaishnavas here basically means Vishnu Bhaktas. So he is Mahayajya. He elevated Devaki and Vasudeva by being born to them as a son. That is Mahayajva. The Nama is Mahayajvaya Namaha. Next we see Mahayajna. He makes the worship done to him by his devotees higher than all forms of worship. So any worship that is given to him in the form of yajna, he is very happy with that, and he makes it the superior most form. In Padma Puranam it is said, only in Vishnu Puja performed by his ardent devotees, Bhagavan himself comes and receives the oblations with great joy and a bowed head. Bhagavan enjoys the yajna and the offerings made during the yajna, and comes and receives it by himself and is very happy, shows his happiness during the yajna. So he is Mahayajnaya Namaha. Mahahavihi is the next Nama. This is the last Nama in Slokam 72. He is given great offerings. His offerings can be one's own mind, work or indriyas. We can offer him samarpanam in different ways. Atma samarpanam or self-surrender is a great offering to him. That is, you offer to him and say that I offer my whole self to you. Whatever I do is you, and whatever I do is for you, and you are directing me to do this. His offering need not be animals or anything very similar. This can be what the animals can give. Everything is yours, O Bhagavan. You just say, you are the owner of everything, including me. That is Atma Samarpana. And everything I am is only temporarily enjoying you, the things that you have given me to enjoy. So it is not mine. I have this today because you have given it. Truly, I myself am yours, is what you say in Atma Samarpana. That is self-surrender, and thinking that everything, nothing belongs to you, whether it be your house, your money, your relatives, even your own self is not yours. Everything is Bhagavan. That is the most offering that he likes. Mahahavishe Namaha. That is the greatest offering one can give. To summarize Sloka 72, he has a flight of steps that are graded pathway by climbing which one can reach him eventually and attain eternal bliss. He does a great astounding task of elevating even the smallest of creatures to enjoy his bliss. He dispels the tamoguna, the inertia, ajnana, lack of knowledge, and materialistic interests with which humans are born with his supreme brilliance. He is a Mahan but enters everything as a small Antaryami resides within the inner soul. He is worshipped by all the ways that are described in the Agama Shastras, but he also provides very simple and sweet methods for worshipping him and is liked by his devotees. He elevates the Vishnu Bhaktas who single-mindedly surrender unto him, making them special. He makes the worship done to him higher than all forms of worship. He is given great offerings which can be one's own mind, work or indriyas. Atma Samarpanam or self-surrender is the greatest offer one can give to him. It need not be the form of animals or it need not be anything else. It just has to be simple Atma Samarpanam. This brings us to the end of Slokam 72 in our Ayiram Namangal, Ayiram Gunangal series. See you all in Slokam 73 of Vishnu Sahasranamam.